Well, thank you to Dr. Sanchez for encouraging me to speak today. My name is Chauchry. I'm the Division Chief of Diagnostic Imaging in the Department of Radiology here at Rutgers, New Jersey Medical School. I was asked to speak about my personal journey, so I decided to start off with my childhood. That's me in the pink, and those are my two older sisters, Sarah and Fakra. We are all proud NJMS alums, so we all graduated from medical school here. Growing up, just going back to that a little bit, so we were three daughters, born to two immigrant parents from South Asia. There were no sons, and I clearly remember growing up and family friends and even relatives making comments to my parents oftentimes about the lack of a son in their family. And I also remember my father saying back to them that I will show you all and I will make my daughters into sons. And he kind of fulfilled that dream by encouraging us to get educated and eventually becoming physicians. I went to Clifton High School, and so I grew up in North Jersey, so I'm born and raised in New Jersey. I graduated in 1998. Both my sisters also graduated from here, and we also, all three of us were class valedictorians. So our parents really pushed us, and all three of us worked really hard for academic excellence. I wound up going to NJIT as part of the accelerated BSMD program with New Jersey Medical School. So I spent 3 years in NJIT studying engineering science, and after NJIT, I wound up going to New Jersey Medical School, where I graduated Alpha Omega Alpha in my class. I went on to Mount Sinai Medical Center in Manhattan to do my diagnostic radiology residency, followed by Duke University for my abdominal imaging fellowship. Along the way, I got married to my college sweetheart. He was actually wound up being a student at New Jersey Dental School, so we are big fans of what was UMD&J and today is Rutgers. So it's a family thing where we all have graduated from here. I would have to say that one of the pillars in my life and the he for she in my life has been my husband. He has been so supportive in everything I've done, and it has really helped me to advance my career. I also had two lovely daughters along the way. The older is Layla, the younger is Sabrina. You can see Layla there dressed up as Ruth Bader Ginsburg for Halloween. So we are a family that really supports women advancing. And I really try to encourage my daughters to be the best that they can, not worry what other people think, and just do what's right. So coming back to NJMS, after I graduated fellowship, I was recruited to work here by the chairman of radiology at that time, who was Dr. Baker. So Dr. Baker had mentored me throughout medical school. I had done research with him on gender disparity in radiology. And so when I graduated fellowship, he brought me back to NJMS as a faculty member. In 2015, I was promoted to Section Chief of Abdominal Imaging, and then in 2017, I was made Division Chief of Diagnostic Imaging. What I really like about having a leadership role in a safety net hospital is that I get to work on what I'm most passionate about, which is the disparities in healthcare delivery, which I have noticed is very rampant in our institution. So when I trained at Sinai and I trained at Duke, it wasn't like this. People got care right away. People came in, they were seen, they were sent home with a diagnosis. We have excellent physicians here, but sometimes the wait to care is just not acceptable. The way we deliver care is not acceptable. And having the leadership role in my department has helped me to counteract this. I've worked very closely with my current chair in improving our turnaround times in our emergency department, aligning our diagnostic protocols with national leaders, changing our policies so they more mirror what's happening around the country so that our patients are getting the best of care that they deserve. I also still work on research on gender disparity. So a little bit background on that. As has been stated previously, 50% of faculty members 50% of medical students today are women. In radiology, only 20% of radiology residents and faculty members are 20%. So that's a big draw, 50 to 20%. This has been the same number when I started doing this research back in 2004. Now we're in 2019. The number has not budged. The radiology community has tried to make a concerted effort to recruit more women, but it just doesn't seem to be working. So there is a definite issue with the recruitment of women into the field. So I continue to work closely with the American Association of Women Radiologists. I also have started to take more of a leadership role in the American College of Radiology to help promote the engagement of women so that we can get more women into our specialty. Because if you have a group that's not diverse, you're just not going to succeed as much as one that is. So my current and future path is to continue to work within this hospital and medical school to make it the very best we can in offering radiology services. I really enjoy operational management. I enjoy helping to improve my department and hoping that we can, in the end point of giving our patients the best of care. I also enjoy mentoring my female residents, and last year I actually got nominated by Dr. Soto Green to be part of the OASIS Leadership Program for faculty through Rutgers, and that was a great experience, and I met some wonderful women that I still keep in touch with today that have really helped to shape my future path in my career. Also, Dr. Sangeeta Lamba, who spoke earlier today, has served as a personal mentor to me and has been very valuable in helping me figure out my goals and to figure out my direction throughout my career. So thank you to all of you, and I guess we'll answer questions at the end.